Namaste, quick update. I started at 176.4 and now at 172.6. So I'm 3.8 pounds down, and the journey hasn't been perfect. I've been eating bad sometimes, eating some ice cream, eating some bad junk food, and I'm still progressing. So this is what I wanted to talk about, this concept in Hinduism that's been helping me progress. The concept of the three gunas, right? In Hinduism, they say that we're made of three energies, right? Tamas, Rajas, and Sattva. So these energies are like kind of a inertia, and then movement, and then let's say goodness or calmness, steadiness, equilibrium, right? So every human being is made up of a different combination of these three energies. And unfortunately for me, I think that I'm mostly made of tamas. So anytime I let my guard down, anytime I'm not present, anytime I become unaware, my subconscious, through my samskaras and my vasanas, they bring me back to that tamas, to that laziness energy, to that inertia, to the stuckness and a depression stage. I don't feel sorry for myself, but it's a concept that I had to be aware of. Anytime I lose consciousness, anytime I lose presence, anytime I lose awareness, I always go back to there. That's why I kept yo-yoing back with my weight. And you can see that in my pictures. Anytime I'm stepping out of that tamas energy, my body shifts. I look healthier, I look stronger, I look leaner. And then anytime I start getting stuck in that tamasic energy, you can see that I start gaining weight. I start like having bags under my eyes. I don't look healthy. The reason is when the food is also contains that kind of energy, right? You have tamasic food, you have rajasic food, and then you have sattvic food, right? So basically the tamasic food is when you're eating dead food, right? Junk food, food that contains no energy, no love, no vitalizing effect, energizing effect, giving you life, giving you energy. So that's what happens when I start eating sugar, I start eating junk food. When I'm in that tamasic energy, I feel depressed, and you kind of spiral down. But anytime you start practicing, you get out of that tamasic energy towards even rajasic energy, but ideally sattvic energy. You can see, at least through my experience, I can feel that the periods I spend in that tamasic period becomes less and less intense, right? Back in the day, I was a smoker, and so that's the kind of energy I was gravitating to, right? Smoking, that's like killing me inside, eating me inside, right? But now it's more like, okay, I'm having junk food, and then the period that I spend in that tamasic energy when I go is less and less. So I can see and feel the effect of practice and slowly readapting my subconscious mind to better energy. So that's the process of the practice, is to adopt new vasana, new samskaras. It's almost like you're creating new pathways in your subconscious, where I'm shifting from the old tamasic unconscious mind to the new habits that I'm consciously developing through my habit. Still right now, my old rajasic pathways are stronger than the new ones that I'm trying to develop. But you can see, the more I'm practicing, the less intense the old subconscious can pull me back, and the more faster I get out of it, the faster I get into the new practices, my new habits. So this is where you can integrate the teachings of the Yoga Sutras as well, right? Through practice and non-attachment, abhyasa and vairagya. So it is about constantly doing the practice over and over, whether you have a good day or whether you have a bad day. The non-attachment is about letting go of whatever the result is. So whether it's a good day, a bad day, you let go and take that next step. before the next practice day. Sutra 114 says, right, Satu Dirghakala Nirantarya Satkara Sevito Drita Bhumi. The practice has to be done for a long time without interruption and with reverence. That's how you override your old samskaras and vasanas, replacing them with new ones consciously through practice and non-attachment. So let's go to it, right? In my case, when trying to lose weight, what are the actual samskaras and vasanas that are coming up when I'm in tamas? It's laziness, eating bad junk food, not wanting to work out, staying in bed asleep and not moving, not being in action. And the actual habits I want to replace it with, which are the abhyasa, the practice, the conscious practice that I'm trying to override these old subconscious imprints with, is like enough sleep, getting my steps, working out, clean diet, which is sattvic food full of life and richness. So these are when I'm doing the practice, the conscious practice, these are the conscious steps that I'm focusing on, being aware of, and trying to override these old imprints with the new ones. But then it also can be applied to any other things that you're trying to change. You just have to become aware of your old imprints. What are the habits that are coming up to your tamas, and being aware of what are the new habits, the new imprints that you want to impose, and then consciously overriding over and over again through, like the Yoga Sutras says, for a long time without interruption and with reverence, you practice those new habits that you chose, and with time you will override those old subconscious imprints.